What's good? Facebook. What's good with you? 4 minutes. Yes, sir. About 4 minutes. We finna go on to do this thing. Got some special guests in the house tonight. It's your boy, Rick Kane. We finna talk this random bitch. If you wanna holler at your boy and Miss Starlight, who's here with us, looking just as lovely as ever. I love this t-shirt she got on. It's fresh.
Yeah, it's a nice t-shirt.
That t-shirt is fire she got on.
Big up to the t-shirt.
Yes, sir. T-shirt game. Hey. We always looking for somebody to sponsor with some t-shirts. We need some. The boy out here hustling, trying to get this thing, make it better for all of us. If you want to sponsor your boys and Miss Lady, you can holler at your boy. TalkingRandomIsh@gmail.com. Holla, holla, holla. But we finna go in and get this thing on. And also remember, next week, we on the air Friday night, 8 o'clock. But you know I'm going to hit you. We going to send it out 3, 4, 5 times. And whoever taking all the tropical mango Powerades, man, y'all need to cut that mess out, man. Boy, I ain't got no Powerade for the night. But I got them gummy worms, though. You know, your boy got them worms, though. But these Negro keep touching my worm, though. I don't know if I like this. Hey, man, it's going to be a good show.
Indeed.
Gonna be a good show. Will Sane, we miss you, boy. I know you deep down in the jungle deep. Excuse me, way down in the jungle deep. You know we waiting on you to get back. Keep making America safe for all of us. One love, boy.
Play that drop kick. For the going out of the
Okay, I'll find
it's a drop kick to the chest, but you know, just you'll see it. He can flow out there.
Make sure you in the mic.
Yeah, you got D Hill running about 3 minutes late.
Right.
Okay. So I mean, I didn't.
So you give it a minute and a half?
Huh?
Give it a minute and a half?
You can. I mean, I don't care. We can run 3 minutes late. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get up.
Yeah.
You gotta close that door.
Hey, boy, hey, what that t-shirt you got on there, D? Hey, check, let that boy see that. Where you get over from?
Yeah.
That from the spot too?
Indeed, bro.
Oh, man, I was on there today. I got 3. I don't know how we end up get them.
Yeah, he ships kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think he ships like on Tuesdays and maybe Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
So
I like that. Stella, you got to, hey.
Changed everybody.
Put that, let me see that t-shirt.
Brown changed music.
Sound like, let me see that t-shirt, baby girl.
So
That's fine. Y'all know that. Y'all, hey, gotta rock with that.
sir.
What's up, cousins? How y'all doing? Love y'all. Thank you for supporting your cousin, man. We need you. Now go tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend.
To tell another friend.
And another one.
And an enemy or two.
And another one. Hey, please tell your enemies. I need the haters. I need them all day, every day. We ain't coming on for about another 3 ticks.
You know what comes after Starlight, though.
So bright.
As long as I'm the first star you see, that's all that matters.
Hey, y'all make sure my mama turn the music, turn it off during the music. She ain't gonna like the music this weekend. She ain't gonna like it this weekend. No, she gonna like the second song. She ain't gonna like the first song.
You made me pick
Your
another
mom?
one.
Your mom?
Yeah. Well, you playing that Tupac? Mama ain't played no Tupac yet.
I tried. He said no.
I get it though, bro. I get it.
You trying to get some pop on?
Oh,
Man.
next week I'm getting some pop.
You ain't getting that good pop in your life.
Man, you gotta get some pop that ain't got all that
It's on
hustle.
Monday.
When the movie's Monday?
I mean Friday.
Friday? Yeah.
It's
So
on
we gotta do
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Gotta get
It comes out Friday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
On
oh,
his
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah,
What is it,
doubt.
rated?
Okay, I have my pops.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, you gotta have
I
your
got an
We gonna pop it
play your
up.
pop. Yes.
We gonna pop it up.
No, London can't go see it.
No, mama can't go see.
She can read my poetry book, but she can't go see
How
it.
you know she's not a pop fan?
Unless they got a pop kid movie, cartoon.
I mean, he loved the kids, but no. I don't think anyone is the fool.
Hold on for, baby. Hold on for. Hold on for, baby. 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 Hold Just like black folk. Any other time, it ain't enough in there. Go ahead.
Bruh, I ain't make it.
Huh? Oh.
I ain't
I mean, we been tiptoed in. You know. But he tiptoed in all of it. Come on, man.
Is she talking to Eric?
She might be. Eric he
Listen
calls.
to the voice.
He calls.
I can't hear nothing.
Can't neither here.
I can hear you.
Oh,
Is it on?
still.
I can hear something out of the left ear.
There you go.
Oh,
It's a short.
yeah. You good now? Good thing is you in here and you better hear the conversation, but no, you need to hear the music.
I heard it when it was in the room.
Check it.
Pardon.
1 minute.
So we gonna put the shorted ones on the feed. So we gonna put the ones with a short on the feed.
Are you here?
If you move the cord around, it gets there.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, we good. Let's see if I can make it work over here. Okay, well, this week we try to do this Facebook thing right. Trying to make sure y'all hear everybody. 'Cause I know y'all miss some of the voices. You know your boy don't know what he doing. Trying to get big and grown so I can get me a production team. Y'all need to support this barbershop talking around the bitch. Hey y'all, it's about that time. About that time. Going on, Miss Pepper? Nicole, thank you, Nicole. You to complain. King is saying. Topic of conversation. It's that time, baby. Let's get it. Y'all drinking water tonight because y'all won't leave the tropical mangoes in the stove.
It just don't feel right.
It don't feel right. So I'm a little off because they ain't got me tropical mango, Powerade. I even take the Gatorade, but I prefer the Powerade.
It's only in one.
Hey, it's just gonna be in one because we split. It's gonna be split.
It was in both of them for a minute.
Can you hear it in one? Okay. Boom!
Man, covered it all.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Thank you for joining your boys in the barbershop talking around the bitch. It's your boy, Rick Kane. The show is with King and Sane. Sane is once again down in the jungles deep, making sure we are secure. Thank you, sir. Salute to you. Hey, y'all, this the 1 month celebration, boy. We've been on the air for all month. It's a
Yeah.
special, hey, it's a special time.
We made it. We made it.
We made it.
Pick up.
Who are you?
Pick up.
Who's that lovely voice I hear?
This is Starlight, the one and only.
Starlight is in the house with us. We gonna sit back and do what we do. Hey y'all, this is just some barbershop style conversation. Ain't no conversation in the barbershop taboo. We ain't got but one little rule. Mean what you say. Say what you mean. Just don't be mean when you say it. If you want to holler at your boys and girls in the barbershop, call 404-355-8699. If you're outside the A, 866-923-2860. You can also go on love860.com and come in the shop with us. You can go to tune in and get the Love 860 app, you can go to your whatever provider you have, whichever phone, the Android or the I. Go to your store, download the Love 860 app. Come on in the barbershop with your boy. People, what's good?
Howdy, sir.
Hey, man, we got some special folks up in this thing tonight.
We do. Who we got in here?
Oh, man. From day one, I have shouted out these two guys. The intro that you hear, you're going to meet not only the producer of the track, but the lyricist of the track. Right here, we got Direct Messenger and Carlito. What's good?
Hey, everything, man. Glad to be here. Glad to sit in. I'm glad to have us, on the board, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, everything is well.
Who are y'all? They don't know y'all.
Well, Rick he said I was, Direct Messenger, but everybody knows me. I'm Damon Maddox. Rick and I are actually related. Just love music and wanted to get myself involved, and Rick gave me a chance, reaching out, and I'm glad I was able to, put the music out there for you all to hear, and hopefully it keeps coming.
Man, that's some fire you put out there. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Who did pretty guy say?
I go by the name of Carlito, but
Most of my friends and family know me as Eric Shaw. So shout out to everybody listening. Thank you for tuning in. What I do is very simple when you got some production and quality as the intro. So I think I had the easiest portion.
Man, y'all just don't know, because when I got the show, first people I hit was Will and Starlight, to let them know that we got a show. The next call I made was Damon, Direct Messenger. Hey, cuz, can I get an original track for the show? He said, well, just whatever you need, cuz, I got you. Then my next call was to Carlito. Can I get some words over this track? Whatever you need, I got you. So when Damon sent me the track, when you gave me the track, boy, I finally got it to the house. I sent it to E. I said, what you think? He said, man. So then we got to the house and put it on through the surround sound. Well, we was in there doing it.
Hey, I remember y'all giving me the phone call.
Hey,
That same night, right?
Over here.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm talking because he started writing right then. And I mean, and from what I was hearing, oh my God. I was like, man, this special, man. And man, I'm just so thankful for you. For both of y'all, man. How long you been in this music game, D?
Honestly, I would say really almost since birth, I could say, you know what I mean? My mom said that, anytime I would cry, would keep me calm when I was a baby, music would come on, you know what I mean? She played a lot of soft rock music back in the day. We had an AM station back in our hometown.
Yes, sir.
And then, playing in the church and things like that. But this is kind of a new road for me in the production area. So I'm still learning, but still, growing in it. But it's been practically all my life, honestly, man, you know what I mean? So, but now I'm just trying to, fashion it the way I needed to do it.
And if y'all don't know that Deacon JC song.
Boy, you wild.
Well, y'all don't know Deacon JC.
Wow.
God bless the good soul. Man, that was a good man. Deacon JC, and when he dropped to that knee with the devotion, they were going to get devoted.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. Carlito, how long you been spitting, man?
Oh, man. Well, let's say probably 17, 20 years, something like that. Got started, got an interest from poetry class in high school, man. And some of the people that they introduced us to, tried to teach us, I started to notice rhyme and meter, because I grew up, of course, in the church, and although the poems weren't put to music, it was almost like you could. So, of course, with, hip-hop, with rap, I figured, man, I could do this, and I could do it at a high level, simply with an understanding of poetic concepts and rhyme and meter, man. Only thing I can't do is I can't create the beat, but I got some fire for it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
let me have it for a ticket too,
Yes, sir. Now, I know that. I know for sure you can do it, because, man, whoo! Man, I love it. I mean, I play it. I know I play it in my car twice a week.
Wow, okay.
Just to listen to that.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah. And when we got the track, I let Will and Starlight hit. And that before we got the rhyme onto it. We were like, man, ain't that's a little too laid back? I said, man, just wait. Wait till you hear it all come together. And so what I did, initially I was like, okay, just in case, somehow I went on to put the ending on it. And he heard that. He's oh, okay, that's cool. I said, cool. So we got that just in case. Then Carlito came up here, we knocked out that verse. Then I played it to him, sent it to him. He said, yeah, I see what you were waiting on, boy.
How about that? I mean, and you know what's funny? That wasn't the original beat that I had for you. The one I thought you were gonna pick was it had more of a piano rather than those deep bass organs.
Yeah.
I thought you would have picked that one instead. But it is what it is. It's like a remix version of what you have.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, when I heard though.
Right. Yeah.
I remember when I'm talking about when I heard it, my neck started doing like this on the controller. Hey man, I knew. Hey, dog, that's the track.
It did me the same way.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, you got some more?
Yeah, absolutely. I got some more. Still, I try to work all the time. Actually, I tried to do a little bit before I came here.
Okay.
But I mean, I could pass on one, take us out or something like that today. But I got
Yeah. Definitely.
trying to build a catalog.
Hey man, and we definitely gonna try to get you some more.
Hey, sounds great.
So definitely when we roll out of here tonight, we gonna roll out of here to that.
How about that?
If
Sounds
y'all
great.
don't mind.
Hey,
If you don't mind, I mean.
hey, if you don't mind, I don't mind, man. I
Hey,
appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Please bless us with that. Hey, I think we're gonna go and take a quick little break. Then we're gonna come back. We in the barbershop, so we're gonna hit on some sports. But we finna hit some good tonight, and I got two fellas that's pretty smart, and we're gonna get in on some of this mess that's going on. Sit back, relax, put your seatbelt on, and enjoy the ride. You're on Talking Random Ish with your boys, King and Sane. We'll see you on the other side. Let me go get these snacks. That's why I went to break. Let me get back. Okay. Yeah, man, this place was set up for a radio station.
Nope. That's good.
Is this Wu-Tang? Is this Wu-Tang?
Let me see. That's Guru.
Okay.
So the greatest hip hop producer of all time.
I was listening to
For a minute, it sounded like RZA. That's what I was like.
really. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This the hoop stats from last night and the night before. Let me see. I think that's
That's last.
the night before.
I just want to see something.
Make sure I got the schedule for you. They got blasted the other night.
Who?
They played tonight.
On the initial night?
Hmm.
They opening night?
No, your the Predators.
Oh.
Nashville and Pittsburgh played tonight at 9.
Which one got blasted? They came back.
No, they got blasted the other night, 6-0.
No, that was the first couple nights. They tied the series.
It's 3-2. Pittsburgh Penguins leading 3-2.
Yeah,
You missed the
they
night.
destroyed. Pecker
Yeah.
really played like
Yeah,
he
they
went
got
in.
destroyed the other night.
They played yesterday? I mean, the day before?
Yes,
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I had Gangstar on Pandora, just doing some housework. Man, that daggone, what's that song? The video version of Manifest.
Yes,
Came on.
yes.
Man, I remember exactly where I was. Everything when I first heard that. Well, I saw the video, first, man. When I heard the song at the same time, but man. Premier is a beast.
Man, Premier is to me, Premier is the greatest hip hop producer of all time, man.
Have you heard him do that Michael Jackson dedication?
I think I have. Yeah. Yeah. I wish y'all could hear some of this good gangsta mass appeal going on here, but FCC and them don't like us to put that music out over the air. So I ain't trying to get shut off before I get shut on. About to go. I'll give y'all that. You bring this in.
Welcome back, welcome back. We're still in the shop, just talking random-ish, barbershop-style conversation. Remember, if you're in the A, the number is 404-355-8699. If you're outside the A, it's 866-923-2860.
Hey, y'all been watching the okay, y'all been. It's hard to get excited about it, though. Y'all been watching the basketball, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
So okay, before this past week, before the championship series started, what was your prediction?
Well, I kind of already knew it was going to be, Cleveland and Golden State again. But as far as who would win before the series started, I mean, all the I guess the ducks are stacked, the deck is stacked for Golden State. I said, but you don't know until you play.
Yeah.
You understand? So
That's why they play the game.
exactly. So but watching it, it's like, man, KD, I've never seen him play like this before. Especially against a team like Cleveland, of course, and that's just making the difference for the most part. But I mean, now it's just it's going to be hard. It's an uphill battle now for Cleveland, but yeah.
Well, let's be true to the whole scenario. One of the reasons I think KD playing so well is he got protection against that man. He doesn't have to guard LeBron in terms of the whole game. LeBron is not on him the whole game. And the pressure of being the guy is off him, even though he looked like that guy so far in this series.
Dude, hands down, KD been the best player. Hands down, he's been the best player.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's no denying it. And I heard somebody say that they picked Cleveland to win at 6. Mm-hmm. I didn't pick Cleveland to win. I could pick them to win at 7. But I told him there was no way that KD went to Golden State to lose in 6 games.
Right.
I said I knew that he would at least win 1 game by himself. Put him on his back. But what he's been doing, man, is unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, he's playing out his mind, and this is proving why he went to Golden State. For the unselfishness of the play. Mm-hmm. They don't care who is the man.
Right.
Long as everybody play.
Exactly.
Cleveland, on the other hand, dog, when you get LeBron is averaging a triple-double. So he's doing all he can.
Right.
Except for maybe in the end of the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's been the talk for LeBron since, back at Miami.
But my problem is in game 3, when they up. When Golden State went on this Lemo run to finish the game, man, the step back jumper.
Oh yeah, I read your post.
The step back jumper.
You don't like that?
Hey man, that's the depth of basketball, man.
Yeah.
Because when Kyrie did it, the guy was on his side. All he had to do was go to the cup for easy layup, or get fouled. He went for the step back. The step back was short. KD came down, nailed it, and Steph inched on him. Steph inched on him. They were mad with Steph because Steph inched on him.
Right. I mean, I get you, man. I mean, it's a thing when you continue to see it, and everybody, you're not the only one that sees that. And for Cleveland fans, it's frustrating. I don't have a horse in the race.
Yeah.
But it's just. You see what you see, and you want to see good basketball.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of times that kind of makes it like, man, you could really make this thing a lot more competitive, but
not
killing your team.
And speaking of defense of the step back jumper, I as a former player or some sort.
Yeah.
I love the step back jumper, but what it does do is we concentrate on the shot when it goes up, and of course in this case where he missed it. But that step back and keeping your dribble can put you in a position.
It creates space. I get it. I know it creates space. It's a beautiful shot when it works. But dog, when you're relying on that,
Oh yeah.
especially when you have your man beat. And a lot of times I go back to my son, Zay. I was watching Zay play ball at the Y the other day. He made a move. The move he made, all he had to do was go to the cup. He decided to take a step back jump and he missed the shot. Sometimes it is you got to it seems like you have to have better basketball awareness.
Yeah.
LeBron, the pass he made, I understand him making the pass in the corner to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver's supposed to be a knockdown.
He does, but
Not no more.
He hadn't hit nothing.
yeah, Kyle, he ain't been right. That's why I think Atlanta, and just
So if that was John Paxson, would that be an okay pass to make, or B.J. Armstrong?
If they hit it,
yeah.
Well, I mean, he was.
would've
he was open. No, don't get me wrong.
But they would have probably made it though.
Yeah, those
too.
guys would have knocked it down. Kyle Korver has just been sort of inconsistent. He can't create a shot. He's exactly what he is.
Yeah.
Catch and pop. And when it's not there, he don't have any other game for the most part.
Well, up until last night, none of the shooting guards were showing up.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
I think game 3, the leading scorer as a shooting guard was Shump. When Shump is your leading guard, is your leading scorer at shooting guard,
Yeah.
you in trouble.
Yeah.
JR and JR's, but hey, when JR hit that shot, the first shot of game 3, I was like, yes, they might get something out of it. But then they kept going back to him. Then Shump kept shooting. I'm like, man, what are y'all doing?
Right. Yeah.
You got to know your role.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's not. I think Golden State is a team that plays that way, where everybody knows their role. And then you look at the Spurs, how they're that whole organization, they know their role. That's really like the old school basketball that we grew up with, like in the 80s and 90s. Everybody had their role. Well, specifically Chicago Bulls back in the day.
Yes.
Jordan was the man, but everybody knew their role. You
Yes.
understand? Cleveland, not so much, and it's killed them. Last night helped them. What I'm gonna tell you this, I know you probably have the stats too, but what about Curry? I mean, the last 2 games he hadn't really done so well as far as scoring goes, right?
I mean, Corey, yes.
What's the last 2 games?
26 and 14.
26-14 one night and
26. ain't
No,
bad at all.
26 points and then 14.
Then
yeah,
14 last
24.
night, right?
Yeah. Well, last night he had 10 dimes to go with 14 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's still effective.
Yeah.
He's doing his assisting, so he's doing what he should
Gotcha.
do for
And then-
his.
and
Cleveland is taking a page out of Golden State book too. See, Golden State put Klay Thompson on Kyrie,
Yeah.
which affected his game. So now Cleveland is putting a bigger player on Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody know that, but I think I'm a cave into the conspiracy theorist, Miss Conspiracy Theorist.
Thank you.
What's
Come
that?
up to the dark side. We have to.
I think they wanted to win it. I think they wanted to win it at home, and I think the NBA trying to get one more check out there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Rest
Yeah.
for MVP.
I hear what you're saying.
Oh,
I
I
mean-
mean, hand down.
Come on.
No.
man.
I mean,
rest
but
for
If
MVP.
that's the case, then they should have called Steph for double dribble.
Exactly.
Oh, that
That's
was
what
clearly
the
no.
refs
No.
are the ones making this game, making this finals do what it is.
Well, think of
That's
this
why
too.
they deserve MVP.
If you play for Golden State and you beat your man to the bucket, who helps? Because whoever they're helping off of can make the onside jump shot. But if you're Cleveland and LeBron goes to the bucket, you can kind of stay on Kyle Korver, or maybe if he's shooting well, J.R. Smith. So it makes it easier to double team and for somebody else to play help defense. When you play for Golden State, it's like, man.
Yeah, because pretty much there's like no one on the field, on the court that you need to leave open.
Exactly.
Because you never know who's going to catch that pass and make it look horrible.
And then my man, Kyrie can't make a brain fart when he on the double. You go off of Clay and you roll with Zaza. Like Zaza is a threat to do anything.
Yeah.
And you're leaving Clay wide open.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, exactly, man. You can't.
If Clay gonna do anything, Clay eventually gonna hit his shot.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Because he's a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Shooter shoot.
Yeah.
Eventually he gonna hit his shot.
I gotta step in on this. Hey, with the conspiracy theory thing, I honestly believe that we got the same thing. The 3-1 comeback. Listen to this right here. They don't want 3 games in a row. It should have been split last night. It should have been split last night.
Sweeps don't win the NBA money.
Right, exactly. So this was gonna be crazy. If Cavaliers win, let's make Cavaliers gonna come over here. Let them go to State.
Yeah, they're going to go to
They
state.
win and go to State. Got the same situation going in Game 7.
Man, ain't no way. Hey, I guarantee you.
I put everything I love, bro.
There's no way they're not getting out of Oakland with 2 wins.
I don't think so either. I don't think that. No, you don't get one. It's
Yeah,
only one.
1-1. Yeah, 3 games.
It's
Best
so
of.
easy for them to do that same trick on us. To think that we got a game. They win 3 games. They just about to be over with.
Hey, as much as I understand conspiracy theories, but it's not gonna happen. KD
They should win. They should win next game.
KD is playing out his mind.
Exactly.
And they gonna be at home, and they gonna be at home.
If you watched it, you know why it's a conspiracy.
Well,
Things happen.
That's the only thing I can believe. How can you win the first 3 games going out and now all of a sudden you lose, bro?
But if you look at last year in the playoffs, in the championship, they blew Cleveland out the first 2
Yeah.
games last year. They
But
did the same
game
thing.
three-
So
game three was basically
yeah.
last night's game from
Yeah.
last year.
Can I say we get a repeat of what happened last year? We're going to go to Game 7.
It won't be a 7.
Either this is what I'm telling you. Either they're going to go, they're going to win tomorrow, or win Game 7. That's all it's going to be.
well, listen, I got something. Piggybacking off the conspiracy theory. The game Sunday. If Cleveland wins that game, when's the next game played again?
Now, the next game is Monday.
The next game is this Monday. Is that
Yes,
right?
they got to travel there.
Okay, and so the next game will be if Cleveland wins. When's the next game played?
Probably Thursday. Because they do it.
Wednesday.
It'll be Wednesday
they got
because
the
they'll play
travel.
2, right?
No.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing. I know y'all seen it. Well, you know, because
This is the game. My fault. He right. It's the game. It's going to be Game 5.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, ESPN, of course, you know, ABC, all
ABC,
that.
ESPN, yeah.
right.
Disney.
You know, the big 30 for 30 is coming on, so it's like all that stuff has to kind of
Yeah.
work
They
out.
got to make sure people watching their station.
Exactly.
Yes,
so
sir.
Cleveland wins this next game, then they're gonna have to, you know, that because that'll fall around the day after that, right? Well,
I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, like I say, I initially picked Cleveland to win in 7. I just think I picked Cleveland to win in 7 before it started.
He
Yes, I did.
picked Cleveland.
Because I thought they had a much. Because at the time, looking at what they had, I thought they had a much better bench.
KD in 6. KD.
Who's
in
gonna
6.
guard LeBron?
Apparently, everybody has.
Look at LeBron numbers. LeBron is averaging a 20.
Everybody has.
Nobody saw the dunk then. Am I the only one?
Yeah. He's going to do that.
LeBron is averaging a triple double. So that kind
You
of
have
washes
to
each
when the
other.
rest of your team fall off.
Who's going to get Clay?
yes.
Get Draymond Green.
Clay did, and on paper, yes, you do. But everything is played on the court like he played out on the court last year.
On paper, Cleveland actually has the most shooters. They should have been shooting lights out, period.
But they hadn't showed up.
Exactly. Ain't nobody showed up since they brought him over.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Jackson said it the best. Mama, there goes that man. Wait till that man get crunk up. I'm telling you. Wait till he gets started. And I think it got started the last game.
Nah.
All right? I'm just saying.
Hey, anybody been watching this a little hockey?
Go Braves.
Hey, no, one of the best players on the Hey, no,
PK Subban.
Yeah.
hey, no, one of the best players in there is a brother. So, man,
Yeah,
hey,
I actually I'm watching it, you know, for Nashville and the brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, for the most, I'm be honest with you.
yeah. I mean, that's why I picked that. I went for Nashville because one day in the South, his brother, the brother is one of the best players in the league, so I got to go with it. But the other night they got destroyed.
But that
6-0.
happens though. That happens in hockey. Hockey is similar to soccer. Pretty much you just watch, and at some points you kind of watch for the fights.
Oh yeah. I definitely watching
And
it
it's
for the
like
fight.
somebody fighting, somebody getting to the penalty box.
Yeah.
But see,
But the
Nashville.
scoring, it's like it's either you're gonna get a real low scoring game or a high scoring game on one side.
Yeah, because they actually play tonight, and so Nashville has to win tonight, though it's over. But everybody's been holding ice throughout the series.
Right.
So eventually, Nashville gonna have to win in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Can they do it? Because from everything I've seen,
Man.
the best chance they had was game one. Because I think they was up 4-1. I want to think they was up 4-1 in game one, and then like it was 3 minutes in the last period, they just skeeted on themselves. I can't say skeeted. I was wrong.
Well, you know, that's when you grab the water hose.
Yeah. You grab the water hose and you skeeted. They
This
skeeted on
episode is
themselves.
brought to you by Pineapple.
Probably not. I don't know.
Was I wrong for that? But like I say, they play tonight, and Nashville. Hats off to them. I need Nashville to go ahead and win this thing because they, like I say, I think it started at 9 in Pittsburgh.
Well, the only thing about that game is I think their goaltender Pecorine has never won in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, and he
Let's
been
go ahead and get him a win then.
yes,
Go ahead and
he
get
gonna
that
have
for a
to.
win.
So do you think? Not that anybody around here, but do you think they need to change the goalie or the goaltender
No.
when they go to
No.
Pittsburgh? Because to me, you got to go with your best, and he's the best. He was one of the best throughout the season. So,
And
but
playoffs.
but in Pittsburgh, like he ain't even out there.
But everybody knows, sad to say, Pittsburgh's a hard city.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
hard.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
hard to
absolutely.
win there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah. I want to say big up to the Swarm, Georgia Swarm. Last Sunday they won the first game of the NLL championship,
Okay.
and so they up one. They up one.
So lacrosse is a real sport now.
Man, yeah.
Sure, why
It's a
not?
professional
Sure.
team. Yeah.
Well, let's say this. It is. It's probably catching on now in the South. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there are some high schools that
that's-
the kids play lacrosse, but all up Northeast, you know.
Yes.
That's
Yes. It's a
That's
it's a northeastern sport.
right.
It's a northeastern sport, and it's trickling down, but it's an expensive sport. That's why it's hard for us to get in there.
Well, I
It's
always
expensive.
figure that you get a guy with some real good athleticism.
Oh yeah. Jim
The
Brown.
football coach
Yeah.
gonna come get him. The basketball coach gonna come
Oh, yeah,
get him.
everybody gonna-
Track
everybody
coach,
gonna
the
take him
baseball
on.
coach.
Yeah.
Well, when we had my man Joel Hilsman on, he was like the number 2 players on any, like the number 2 linebacker on your team, the number 2 running back. They would probably go, if they ever tried to learn the game, they would probably go out there and shine. Because especially basketball players, because they run pick and roll, they do a lot of isolation plays, pick and roll, cut to the goal. So
Right.
I think if we can just get some of that bread, to trickle down our way, we might can get out there and take over. And like you say, the greatest,
Oh yeah.
was known as the greatest lacrosse player in the world,
Oh yeah.
was Jim Brown.
Exactly. I mean,
So
That's just not fair. I mean,
Yeah.
anytime Jim Brown is running at you full speed,
yeah, man. That's
yeah, you
I
just
think get out the way.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm
Take
thinking.
that.
yeah.
So, but the next game they play is in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Yes, sir. And in fact, they play tonight. They play tonight at 9:30 for game 2, and game 3 is back here
Okay.
at the Energy. What's that?
Infinite energy.
Yes, sir.
That's not fair to make us fly all the way up to Saskatchewan and have to fly back. That's rude.
Who's
mean-
flying? Oh, the team.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
thought you were talking about
rude.
fans.
I mean, you got to get it. I mean,
Oh, they want me to fly. I go.
oh,
Just not
yeah.
during wintertime.
I mean,
It's a summer sport.
I mean, but I would go if Beasley Media Group say, "Hey, boy, go on up there and report on that game." Fly me up, beam me up, Scotty, because I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Hey, man, I think we're gonna take this break and we finna hit this good when we come back. Y'all hang on out. in the barbershop with your boys, Will and King, at 404-355-8699. If you're outside the A, go with 866-923-2860, love860.com. Go to media, I think it's media, and you can come in the barbershop and kick it with us a little bit. We're going to take this break. We're going to come on back. Mama, we playing that summertime for you.
See what let me get to. I'm getting
Well,
it.
trying to get all the cussing out of Tupac.
Is it this coming Friday? Is it Friday? What's
Yes,
Yeah.
the 16th.
You ain't going?
I'm going on the 15th to see it.
How you going on the 15th?
Big time.
South Decatur got a screening.
Oh,
wow.
What?
What time is that for? You know?
I think
You
they
got
say
me
like
special.
5.
Yeah.
I think they say like
that's not for-
5:30.
That's not for us late.
Like yes, of layman's.
Yeah, we're some peons, guy.
Yeah.
We're just regular
As long
folks.
as you know.
Peasants here, man.
Waiting for these movies since.
We're gonna come in with the Bill Maher. Oh yeah, he just cracked. So,
What?
we're gonna hit on the Bill Maher first.
Bill Maher first. Huh?
Yes.
You know, we off air. So you can say, we can let the whole thing run.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it run anyway.
Okay.
Hey, best to ask for forgiveness.
I need this job.
Hey, he said it on.
Nah, we ain't.
Yeah,
You just gotta edit it.
I edited
Yeah,
for
just edit it so
yeah,
you can run it during
Yeah.
the day.
yeah. So we gonna hit that first.
You know Bill Maher is too confident.
Yeah, man, he got
He's been really too
way.
confident.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done it before.
He been-
Like,
Yeah, he's had some.
Hanging out with a group of people don't make you a member of that group of people.
How about if you laying in one day or not?
That don't make you a member
Oh,
of that group.
Yeah, that's what. Well, we'll talk.
Yeah. Oh, we finna
You
get
didn't
it.
see what they did on Family Guy when Peter found out he had some black relatives.
Nah,
Oh yeah. The way that they let it go, and he ran the same way Bill Maher did, and put his foot in his MFing mouth.
yep.
hey,
And they the classic Family Guy scene where you show Peter running down the street from up above, and then a bunch of people chasing him because they was going to kill him.
hey,
Wow, how about that?
hey, man, this thing real. This thing real. So we on the next 20-ish minutes. We just gonna hit this Bill Maher and comb it.
Can somebody tell John McCain to go take a nap?
Bruh,
He just trying to stay relevant.
he was, bruh, his medicine was too strong.
He's a sweet guy, but no.
Bruh.
Stop.
Like, bro, what you mixing with? Like, what are you talking? You
He
mixing?
old. He old.
Yeah, he's old.
You can tell it kicking in. That old age, the good melody.
You talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
He ain't even self-made. He married, man.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying. I ain't trying to marry one. I'm trying to knock up someone.
It's not even about
He married
that.
Big Money Budweiser money.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, but part of that is she married him because of his war background. That's what made him famous and put him trying
Okay.
to do stuff. So she saw that for him, just in his defense of that. But it's just like, oh, can somebody stop him? Can we stop him, please?
You didn't see now.
Getting there, he getting there.
Yeah,
He was that way when he ran for president.
It's a wrap. And then he got Palin.
Oh yeah. Palin
No.
definitely said it.
The wife told him to pick her.
That's what it was.
And that was the biggest, worst thing he could have
When he
did.
picked Palin, the wife told him to do that.
Welcome back to Barbershop Random Mix with your boy King Insane. It's your boy Rick King. We sitting there with the beautiful Starlight.
Yep, still here.
Got my boy, the producer, beat maker extraordinaire, direct messenger in the place.
About it.
Got my lyricist, man, great pen game, Carlito in the house.
Buenos tardes.
Got my man Maximilian behind the glass. Man, how can I forget about you?
Never forget our Max.
Man, I can never forget my man Max. Hey, Max, we finna come in your wheelhouse.
I know. I was waiting though. You know that because you know every Thursday night from 9 to 10, I do a show called Fake. Very and opinion.
Yes, sir. Hey, you got a little clip. Could you play it for me? Now, if anybody didn't hear that, that was Bill Maher. That was taken from Bill Maher's show on HBO that aired last Friday night, and he was talking to Senator Sass out of Nebraska. And Senator Sass basically said, Bill Maher said, yes, I need to get out to Nebraska. He was like, come on down. You can come work in the fields with us. Bill Maher said, Senator, I'm a house nigga. This just a joke. Dog, how you feel about that, boy? How you feel about Bill Maher and it just and the effortlessness that it rolled off his tongue? How you feel about that, man? When you first heard it, how did it make you feel?
Well, the first thing I thought about was, he feels too comfortable. You understand? Because we know that he dates black women. He's pretty much agrees with everything that he has on his show, brothers that he has on the show, African Americans on the show. But for him to come in with that word, no, man, you stepped across the line, and he should have been, And I think some people have come out to him and told him, hey, man, that right away, hey, you can't roll like that, man. So yeah, I felt like I immediately felt some heat come through me when I heard him say that. You know what I mean? Because see, that's the thing. It seems that all the time that there's I guess you people think that everybody that so-called are on our side, so to speak, are cool. But then when that word comes up or situations come up, they'll turn.
Yes.
And so, who's to say that Bill won't turn? You understand?
Yes, sir.
So that's my thing. But anyway.
How did it make you feel, Carlito?
Well, brother, I tell you like this, man. I look for some semblance of equal treatment. And that situation just let me know that there's no equal treatment. Number one, slaves were treated in an inhumane fashion. So to be in the house versus to be outside is just meaning you didn't do manual labor. But I believe that when we think about the Middle Passage and we think about slavery, we don't, as a country, put it in the same light as the Holocaust or, other genocides that have happened. Usually when it happens to black folks, it's kind of swept under the rug. And for someone who is not familiar with that particular feeling, not just of what slavery gave to us and what it made us become, but the feeling of having these things swept under the rug and even becoming humorous to other people, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, especially since, Bill Maher gets the benefit of privilege in a lot of instances. So, me personally,
we gonna touch on that privilege when we come back. Somebody just walked in the barbershop. What you need, what you want, holler at your boy. Yes, sir.
Hey, Eric.
It is, but I believe he's a little too loose and very comfortable with it, and you can tell to me that he's used it numerous of times before, and he's always had racially charged jokes that just have that teeter-totter right on the line. And I don't think he feel it enough. He didn't miss a show. He just had a show last night.
Well, let me ask you
Yes, sir.
Do you have seen it? Do you feel are people comfortable with the word and the experience of slavery to where we can go with it?
That's a good question.
All right, thank you. Hey, we'll holler back at your boy. Pay the see the cashier on your way out. Holler at your boy. Now, I will admit I use the word. I'm a habitual user of the word. But my question to you and y'all is, if you're kicking it with your white homeboy, I got one that I love. If he say it, what happens?
He know not to say it.
Yeah,
He know.
yeah, they know not to say that.
See, I don't know about y'all, but I'm 6'4", 250. I know where they would have put me. You know, and
But I understand what the caller said. You know,
Yeah.
we do and we have used it, and we shouldn't. You know, because I'm not saying that I haven't used it myself. You know, I know I have. You know, but you know, like we try to say, well, it's a term of endearment. But at the same time, you know, there are no Jewish comedians who get up and tell jokes and use their you know, whatever derogatory name that's called for Jews. I know
Yeah.
the K word will say.
Yeah.
They don't call each other that. They don't call it. They don't even write that in a script for a movie, like a movie that's, you know, where they can use that kind of language. They won't even call each other that. But we are the only race of people that seems like we take what was used to be bad and made it good, so to speak, or
well,
acceptable.
don't forget now, I'm a Southern guy. I'm a chitlin eater, and that's just a testament to who we are as a people. We can take the worst of circumstances and turn them into good things. And that was a survival tactic that we came out of slavery with. So we have to understand that when we look at slavery, when we look at all of the things that came out of slavery for us, there are some things that other people view, and to be honest with you, they're jealous of. They're jealous of the fact that we, in a situation where we have no homes, we are separated from family, loved ones, mothers and children, that we could still sing their songs and we could communicate with each other. And we could how do you leave a field of working all day and have a party at night when you got a couple of hours before you got to go to sleep and get back up and do the same routine over again? So a lot of what we do, they look at what we do and they emulate what we do, because we're in a position where we can do things that many other people don't seem to be able to do. So in looking at it in that sense, I use the word a lot less now than I did growing up, because I have a deeper understanding of what the word means when my mother hears me say it, or my grandmother, or even my daughter for that matter. So I take much better care in how I treat my other African Americans now than I did so as a child.
I feel the same way, and especially when the fact how the caller hit on the actual term it was used, not just the word, but the actual phrasing. And you know, being from the South, being light skinned, especially being a female, you get that joke that I've been called that phrasing that he actually used, and I've joked about it. But especially now, after it's just like, yeah, I probably won't use that as much, if at all, anymore, because it's like E said, it's making a joke of the fact that there were some that were forced to do the extra hard of the hard labor, and you saw them out there with their backs being broken literally every day, day out. But however, just because you were inside the house didn't make your life easy. It just meant you had maybe a step above the person outside.
Has social media desensitized the word? Because our kids, and I've seen like documentaries and different reports where a lot of the kids don't feel the way we felt about being called the ER version of the word.
Our kids seem like, and I talk to people in the living room, just for that fact. I said, you know, I try not to use the word. I try not to. But love, everybody is a man. White, black, green, purple, everybody is a, that's what you love.
Yeah.
You know, our kids today, they said, we have taken control of that word. Okay. I can understand why we have to use that word so often in music. I don't think it's so much social media. You listen to our music.
Yes.
Every other word you say, can't you say something? And they say, no,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked, with the, like I said, with the music and a lot of the social media.
But I think that's a crutch, though, to blame.
Yeah, oh, no, I don't blame-
media
yeah,
for the
yeah.
word. Only thing I can say about social media is the fact that having grown up from the AOL era of, waiting for mom to get off the phone so I could get on the computer. And now these kids have it literally with them 24/7 and they're on it 24/7. It's made things that were triggers of derogatoriness or triggers of dissension for all people of any type of oppressed situation, made it way too easy for someone to quote unquote make a joke about. Because if you look at the kids at Harvard, they're mad they losing their scholarship, but that school had every right to take that scholarship away because they didn't want their name associated with people that found that funny. And it's like, okay, yeah, what you do with your friends is fine, but part of growing up, part of graduating, part of going to a higher learning education situation is the fact that you got to realize they're not creating thinkers anymore. They're creating cogs for their system. So if you don't fit their system, they have every right to take it away because you're paying them now.
Yeah.
Your education ain't free no more.
Yeah.
You're paying them. So, okay, keep playing that. Keep playing that. I'm going to put everything out there. I'm going to laugh about it. And I get mad, or as the kids quote unquote say now, I get butt hurt because somebody wants to say something different.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, if you think about it, I don't know what street y'all grew up on, but I probably couldn't have gone 10 words without using it, in basic conversation. And for me personally, I got taken out of that community and put into private school, and that's when I realized that there is a very distinct difference in the way I feel when somebody comes up to me of color and says, "What's up, my end?" And when I'm in a place where I'm the only person of color and somebody says it, I take tremendous offense to it. And I think that it goes back into, if we take so much offense to it when someone else does it, why don't we take offense to it when we do it to each other? And it's one of those things where it's going to take a while to wean us off of that.
Yeah.
But we have to start teaching it. We have to start requiring it. But if you look at TV, there are words that were considered profane 10 years ago that you can say on
Everything's out
TV.
there now.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do everything now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Especially depending on how late at night it is.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Now Thursday, former FBI director testified. I think we got got it chopped up right quick. We hit some high points. Can you play that for me, A Max? How do you, just the clips that we heard real quickly, because that hour and got on up out of here. How did that testimony, how do you think that did for 45?
In my opinion, with James Comey being under oath, he had to tell the truth, and the way that I mean, the guy's a really good storyteller. So he laid it out so everybody can really visualize and
Yes, sir.
see, let them know, hey, he sent everybody out, and it was just, me and the president in here. And it's like, hey, I hope you can,
yes.
I hope, using hope as hey, I need you to do this, basically.
I'm not telling you to do it,
Right,
but I'm
right.
telling you to do
Exactly.
it. And I hope you
I hope you
understand
understand.
what I'm telling you
Right. You need
that
to
I'm
get
not
this
telling
done.
you
Right.
to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm saying I think that he testified that way, and he picked his words the right way so let everybody see that, hey, this guy was trying to push me in a corner, and really, if you don't do this, then this is going to happen. There's some consequences behind it, but the consequences are going to be on him though, on 45. But that's just my opinion.
I mean, for Trump supporters, though, the two words come to mind: cognitive dissonance. These people are going to believe what they want to believe,
Exactly.
because of a core belief, and it ties into the conversation we were just having about Bill Maher. This is what people do so that they can continue to feel good about themselves, so they can feel like good Christians, or good this or good that, or a good person. I'm not a racist, or I'm not an evil person. But I like the way Comey put it, because he didn't come out and say this is what he tried to say, because obviously Trump did not mince his words. But anytime you clear a room,
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
this is a private conversation, and the details of which cannot be sort of put under a certain microscope, because I'm the president. At worst, I'll do executive privilege, but he has the opportunity to go back on whatever he said, or he can make allusions that cannot be confirmed. And I thought that, I hope so.
I don't think so, but I would love for him to be.
I don't think they are. I don't think 45 is that stupid.
Okay.
I think he's a wee bit stupid. I don't think he's that stupid.
Nah,
Yeah.
no.
Speaking of,
Donald Trump, this is how he does business.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's not a politician.
Right.
So I'm gonna get you in a power spot, and I'm gonna let you know I got the power. This is what I want you to do. But I know what to say, how to say it, and in what frame to try to frame it. So if it comes back at me, I never said it. But now if you look, CNN was talking about how bad the interview went for him. Fox is talking about how good it went for him. Same interview.
Oh yes.
Right.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
but since we talking about tapes, and I am the conspiracy person in,
Oh
in the
yes.
shop,
We're gonna get you some music.
anybody find it funny that they about to run a special about Nixon and Watergate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But their commercial
I-
is making it sound like
I
it's
see.
about that guy at
Exactly.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
They
Just saying.
They're showing you how history repeats itself.
Hey.
Oh, about 40 years every time.
Yeah.
It's been about 40. It's been about 40.
It's amazing the way the way they do things. I mean, the way they did, and like I say, and while Comey was talking, the one of the the interviewers was like, so in Hope, has anybody been prosecuted on Hope? So he was trying to, but I like the way Comey played it cool, and like you say, he made the stories believable, and so you can see it, because and make you question, why would you get rid of your Secretary of State, your Vice President? These are people that you
Most people that hold your story up.
yeah.
Yeah.
They either one. So why would you put them out so you can have this conversation with me? Yes, sir.
he do his dirt all by his lonesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I say, he is the first, and I hope the last reality star president. I mean, if he ain't getting likes, he ain't.
You don't
He
know
ain't
what to
winning.
do. You don't know what to do.
And did anyone else notice that McCain was on the lean? Something going on with that brother.
Yeah.
Leave that old man alone.
I think it's about time for McCain to sit down and go on out there and just spend some of that money and do some traveling, and I think it's time, man.
Yeah, I really was like, man, is something wrong? I was
Concerned. Yeah,
is
yeah.
something wrong with him? What are you
Yeah.
talking about? But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they do what they do and the rest of the people live the way they do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's imperative that we get out here and learn, get to know our congressmen, our senators, get to know their platforms, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do in the community, so that we can get some of these old beaters out of there, so they can go home and retire, man. They done made the money, and they gonna keep getting that check gonna clear.
Yeah.
Go on home, chill on out, sit on the perch, drink a little lemonade, play with the grandkid.
Right.
I mean, hey man, unfortunately, once again, it's time to get on up out of here, man. I forgot, hey y'all, please forgive me, but I forgot to cue up the music so we can hear direct message. But we all gonna play this intro going out. And but it's about the time to sweep the floors, sanitize the clippers, clean the bathroom. Man, can we please hire somebody to clean the bathroom?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I'm tired of cleaning the bathroom. Hey, y'all, the shop closed.
Man, we could have sat in here with them subjects and talked for hours, man.
Yeah. What I had,
Oh, they can stay on it.
I had a political science professor years ago, and he was just like this show, like you just mentioned. I guess the way everything is going in the world, or the way everything is going in the nation. He never had to come to class with notes, because how everything was going on in the country,
Yes, sir.
taught the class.
Yes, sir.
So whatever was going on, he can go in our books and relate it to whatever it was that was going on in the country. You know what I mean? Or for the class too. It's crazy, man.
I had a political science teacher that did that when I was in high school.
Mhm.
We always had to come in at least once a week with a current event.
Right.
And they would basically use that and be like, okay,
Eric.
what's your event? And then talk about
Eric. That is yeah, you can turn it on. Facebook, we love